Tell you something. Nobody knew this, and I'm gonna share with you today. I learned the style since I was left-handed. When a person comes with they right, since I'm left-handed, I move this way, I move this way, then turn without blocking. You see?
Yeah.
A lot of things I learned from Taekwondo, karate, I put it with my jerk, but you can't see it.
So you
may see it with the way I move my feet and go down. That's why I tell people it's good to work out each and every day. Stop eating for everybody. Eat oatmeal, farina, scrambled eggs every day. Look at me.
You heard it. We got the Dust diet plan, yo. We got the Dust diet plan right here.
That's diet plan. This is what I do today, tomorrow, and forever since I was 14. Oatmeal. Add some fruit. Remember, breakfast is very important. You don't have to go out there eating bacon, sausages, none of that. Make it yourself. Eat. For lunch, always eat a fruit. For dinner, always eat a vegetable. Always eat a vegetable, no matter what. Look, I've been doing the same thing for how long? Over what? 40-something years. So I'm doing the same thing. Out of everything else that's going on in the world, I don't go out to eat. Don't. Work out your body. Cook your own food, man. Because I'm still dancing. If Africa do it and I'm an old man, and y'all younger than me, come on.
You heard it. It's the Dust diet plan, baby.
This is my diet plan each and every day. Look at this.
Yo, so let's move a little there. You spoke a little bit about the jerks. Let's fast forward.
You were telling me about it.
In the 80s, it blew up.
Yes.
The breaking, the rocking, the movies, the people with music videos. At that time when everything's blowing up, where were you at the time and what were you doing?
I was still working out. I pulled back for a while because I was teaching people how to use their hands and legs and dancing. So I pulled back. But what I did was, since I pulled back and I was building a family, I still was dancing. I still was working out. Nobody knew that until I was gone. 20 years, 25 years, Ralph found me.
But no, we're not gonna go all the way there.
Woo!
I'm talking about 1980 to 1986 or 85. I'm talking about B Street came out. All these movies came out. Where were you at that time? Like, you telling me, did you see that movie when it came out? Did you audition to be in the movie?
Nah.
So when all this is going on, because a lot is going on, people are getting put on, people are traveling, people are doing shows.
You gotta remember, at that time, they ain't wanted me. You know why? A lot of all that was going on with movies because they knew I was a threat. You get him, then burn everybody.
But did you go to the clubs at that time? Did you go to Roxy's? Did you go?
Listen, I was going to Roxy's. I was going to Roseland, Bonds International. I used to see Noel in there on a download because I know the DJ in Roseland. And when he see me pop up, he'd be like, I got you. And when I get on the floor, everybody be like, the floor opens up. They open up. You know why? They love to see me uprock. And that's when my name started really blowing up. Yo, bring that, yo. And then they started letting me go in free. Why? Because they knew I was gonna be there. People want to see that. Girls want to see that. And, oh, don't forget the hustle. We used to hustle. Y'all never see me do the hustle, but I used to hustle too.
So at that time in the 80s, the movies are coming out, everything's coming out, you just kind of playing the back, chilling, watching,
and seeing who's gonna offer me a play or a movie.
Did you get offered a play? Did you get offered a movie?
Nope, not a movie, not a play, nothing. But still today, I want to do a Bushwick movie. Not like the Bushwick movie they give when they say the L train stop on Church Avenue. There is no Church Avenue on the L.
Yeah.
So that right there puts me Oh,
so all this stuff is going on, the 80s explosion, you kind of played back, you didn't really get offered any movies. Yep. But with Touch of Rock, did you guys travel? Did you guys perform? Did you guys do anything like mainstream? Or you just didn't get the opportunity to do it?
No, we didn't get an opportunity to do that because the majority of us was stood in the hood. Like me, Noel, maybe Buzz, we'll go to Manhattan, hit the clubs, let us name be known. You know, we were doing things like that. People would throw parties, invite us, and then they want to, oh, we pay you. No. We'll go to your party and enjoy it. You know? That's what we was doing. Oh, yo, we throwing the party. We want you to come. Bring Duz. Because they want to see us dance in their party. That's the only recognition we was getting invited to other places. We've been invited to Bay Ridge, a party out there.
So y'all were more like the local heroes.
Yes, local.
You didn't get an opportunity to really get mainstream. You didn't get an opportunity to really do all those things. Y'all more like the local
I really
heroes.
think a lot of crews in Bushwick, we didn't get that opportunity. Bushwick was a big, big threat. As well as for Marcy, Williamsburg, they had good dancers too, but they didn't really want us. They was picking other people. We used to be like, oh, well, they come out here, we're gonna dance the same way. And they had a lot of movies, man. Do you remember a song about two Buffalo girls round the outside? You gotta give props to him. If you listen to that song at the end, he mentioned Dynasty Rockers and Touch of Rock.
At the end of that song?
Yes.
Yo, Buffalo Girls.
That's right.
Look up the video or the song and go, where was that, at the end?
At the end.
I never heard that person.
I heard it. I got it. I was like, whoa, is
it a different cut or is it, that's the real song?
He was talking about all the uprockers back in the days. He mentioned Dynasty Rockers and Touch of Rock. Shout outs. I was like, what are you? I'll put it back. Let me play it again. Two Buffalo girls round the outside. That's a song you could warm up to. Another song was Doing It in the Park. Rockaway Park, oh yeah, Rockaway Park. I know you know it, man. You know it. These are old songs that we was doing freestyle. Everybody had the jerk. But you know what? There was one crew that didn't jerk. MCs, TMCs, with that crew in them, freestyle. Even Poochie, let him rest in peace, he was down with MTC.
So has the 80s, like in history, the way it is told and the way we know it is in the late 80s, it started to like die down. A lot of things started to die down.
81. After the...
Well, I'm talking about the explode. But you talking about rock, for you noticed it was done in 81?
Yes, it was done after the contest we had with Dynasty Rockers. Everything started going, people was like, oh, we don't dance no more. I do.
Why do you feel that happened?
It happened because people was moving out. That's what happened. A lot of people was moving out. Certain people passed away. Some people got locked up. And maybe the rest of the half got strung out on drugs, you know. We had, let me tell you, we had some beautiful dancers for different crew that they lost their life or they got strung out. Somebody introduced them to drugs. You know, me, I was careful. Beer and weed, that's it. And eat and work out. That's all the human body needs. That's it. I don't take no pills for nothing. If I got a headache, I work it out.
And you went away at this time, right? And
yes,
unfortunately,
I went away.
You went away, you got incarcerated?
Yeah, I was incarcerated for 6.5 years.
And what, I mean, if you don't mind speaking about it, what's the situation that led you into the system?
That right there.
You don't have to go into details, but.
Yeah, I had to. Well, I did something for a cause.
Okay.
Not for something that was an uncause. It was a good reason.
It was a good cause and
so with that, after that, I've been 20 years out of trouble, man. Longer than that now.
So when you got out, what did you come out to Was dancing still what it was? Everything when you got out, how did you see the dance community, and then how did you just?
There was no dancing at all no more.
So
I was still dancing, but you go walk around, you see people acting different, attitude change, family members change. I was like, what's going on? Oh, we ain't doing that no more. Boom, boom. Then Chuck Rock, he was doing a little something and trying to get me down. I was like, yeah, I'm dancing by myself. Then, rock,
we're not gonna go there. But
so
for all those years,
everything went down after, like I say, in '81. Everybody was doing their job, you know, working, supporting their family. That's about it. Everything died down. We was like, well.
And at that time, like, from when I speak to other people, they tell me like, there were just small little things from here and there. Maybe a block party from here and from time.
Yeah.
Maybe this, but there was nothing major.
No.
So at that like, what were you doing with your life at that time? Were you just living a general life at that time?
I was living, working, saving money. I still don't know. I ain't had no kids. I started having kids later on in life.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, I came home. I got to do me.
Yeah.
Get my own room first.
Yeah.
Get my job.
Yeah.
My furniture, things like that. I had to do me first. Remember, I learned this since I was young. Always depend on yourself first. You can't run around hanging out every day and you don't have no food in your house, or you can't maintain your house. So I learned this when I was young. Once I came out, I got on my job. Boom, I need this, I gotta do this. I need this, I gotta do that. Boom, then I'm from room to room, from room, another room, I got my own apartment. Me by myself.
Where?
That's how you gotta do it. That's a man's work.
So you
but things was changing. In '81, it was like no more people playing music in the park. You have to, it was, and then St. Barbara's, where we used to dance, changed. The priest passed away, so nobody really recognized us in that church no more.
So a lot of things changed. You come back out of incarceration.
Yeah.
Now you're just living general life, trying to get your life back together.
Yes.
Years go on. I'm talking 10,
Years.
15, 20.
Yes, I'm still doing the same thing.
So boom, what's the first time you got the wind, or you got the message that rock is still happening today in current times?
Wow, that was like in the late 90s.
Really?
Serious.
And
because I heard King Uprock was looking for me. The last time he see me, I was living in the Bronx.
Okay.
Then I was like, all right, I'm gonna get with you. Then I started, moving around. Then I moved out here.
So rewind real quick.
Wow, I mean, man, it was
throughout that 20 years, right?
Yes.
I mean, you gotta be seeing TV shows that got breaking or some type of dance in it.
Nah.
You got different things going on. Did you ever say to yourself, man, I wonder what everyone's up to? Did you go on the internet? Did you know about YouTube? Did you know about any of those?
Talking about that, I still today don't know how to make my own video channel on YouTube. Behind all that, I was saying, listen, you gotta do it for yourself and my family.
Was you on Facebook? You didn't know about any of that?
I was slow in all that.
So you didn't know that there was still a scene going on?
Yes.
Okay.
I ain't want to get down with that. I was just focus on keeping food in the house, making sure this is done, helping my wife, my daughter, school, appointments, and things like that. I became a family man before I even realized it.
And when you realized it, like what's the first thing that you saw? I know you said Ralph is the one that came to find you, but what's the first thing that you saw that was like, yo, what?
First thing I saw, right now I live across the street from Freeze. I didn't even know Freeze.
From Mr. Freeze or
Mr. Freeze from the Bronx lived right across the street from me.
Okay.
And Uprock was going to his house. So they see me come out and somebody say, Does. Now, and anybody that called me Does from out here, know me from back in the days.
Okay.
I turn around, it was Ralph and Tiny.
Were you shocked?
I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, I was just across the street. I was like, I live right here. I was like, you see how God works?
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's up? What's going on? So they left, came back the next day and did a video in my building.
And like at that time, you seeing Ralph. I'm sure
I'm
you
like,
haven't
well,
seen. I'm sure you haven't seen
Rock
King Uprock in years.
Oh,
so what was the conversation? What was?
We had so much to talk about and shit. You know why? Because he remembered the way I was treating him when we was younger. And I treat him the same way today. He was like, damn, Duz, you ain't changed. Look at you. You still the same. What are you doing? I was like, didn't I tell you that a long time ago? Watch what you eat and stay with Duz diet. Duz diet.
The Duz diet plan, you'll be on the lookout for that.
I'm telling you, man. I told him that. And today he tells me, yo, you right. You've been right for a very long time. I was like, I tell you, the body changed. Once we stop working out the body, that's it. Yo, King Uprock was faster than that. If it wasn't for that belly, yo, he was that tight. He was a threat, I'm telling you, man. He was like Speedy Gonzalez. You ever seen that cartoon?
Of course, man.
He was like that, but his jerk was natural.
Yeah.
I was the only one out of all the crews in Bushwick that had 4 jerks, and they was all different. People was like, yo, you opened up a can of ass, but why you, how you did that?
Making it down.
Because my jerks, instead of going like this, then, I would take this foot and drop it down sideways. So when I go down, I'm down. You see, it push me back up with my foot, and I come back to natural again. You got the jerk. I seen your video.
Yeah. So when you came back and you spoke to Ralph, now you're building with each other.
Yes.
What's the first thing that he invites you to, and you see, and what's the first event?
What was the first event he invited me to? What was the first one?
Probably Kids in New York.
Kids in New York.
Kids in New York.
Where that was at?
The one
somewhere in the Bronx.
St. Mary's?
No, that
the PAL Center?
Yes.
Okay.
I was the first one. Keep in mind, nobody see me dance. I walked in. I don't have a Touch of Rock shirt or nothing.
But how was it to go into I mean, you haven't danced in, or not, I'm not gonna say you haven't danced. You haven't actively danced in over 20-some years, been a part of a dance community. And now you come back and they playing the music, and they got the DJ, and they got B-boys, and they got rockers, and they got people. How was that feeling for you to come back to that?
My heart lit up. I wasn't even thinking about nothing to dance the same way. I got on that floor, and people was like, yo, Uprock, we got Duz from Touch of Rock. Remember, I had no shirt on. Nothing. When they put Uprock on, ease up on it.
And for people that don't know, you know, I know we spoke a little bit about you being incarcerated, but you suffered a almost life-threatening injury in there that paralyzed you, that half paralyzed you, right?
Yes.
And so when I first saw this guy, you know, I heard his name for so many years. When I first saw this guy, the one thing to me that captivated me was this guy is half paralyzed, but he's still giving it 100%, and his jerks, you still going all the way down. You got people my age that don't go all the way down. And you going all the way down, you still doing it, but you half paralyzed. How was it coming back? You already spoke that you were energized, you were invigorated by going back, but now you're dancing, but you kind of, speak about that, man. Like, you got that injury, but you still going in.
When I had the injury, stabbed in the neck on the right side, I had damage on the right side, no sensation on the left, meaning I ain't got no feeling. This side is always hot, warm, I sweat more on this side. So once they told me I was paralyzed on one side of the body, my mind clicked quick. Oh well, you gotta refuse anything they give you and just work it out. So I was going to therapy 3 times a week. Occupational therapy and physical therapy. One for the leg, one for the arm. They made me a wheelchair, like a number 8, for my hand. Like I'm on the racetrack, like this. That's how I started moving and moving. Doing it all the time, working out, kicking out my dead legs. Even though I suffered today for spasm and pinched nerves, But if you work out your body won't get stiff as you age more. So I say, all right, I gotta pull up my diet. I pulled that out, and I started working out, screaming, crying, taking this leg, bending it like this. You see, before I couldn't do this. Now it's all back, it's all mine. If you wanna do something right and come back, you can do it. I did it. Then I was like, all right, let me try my jerk. I was like, certain knee. I'm like, took this knee, wrap it up lightly, boom, practice jerk, practice jerk. They were like, Mr. Overton, don't do that, you're gonna hurt. Relax, I've been doing this. I walk out of Elmhurst Hospital. They was like, God bless you. We knew you was gonna walk again, the way you was so active. And you've been working out. Remember, when I got stabbed, I was weighing 180 pounds. Solid, cut up, same weight. I kept doing it, and look, and I'm still doing it.
God bless, man, God bless.
You see?
That's beautiful.
This is why I tell people, man, listen, man, you work out your body because we put a lot of food inside our body as well. You gotta watch what you eat and watch what you cook. I'm telling you, man. Right. I've been doing this for years. It's been what? This academic been going on how long now? 13 months? And to be honest with you, I've been coming outside every day as you see me as I am. You know, so that right there, I'm living proof. I could speak about me because what I've been doing in the same park right here every day.
Bless. So, Ralph, you come back, you go to Kids in New York, you see the people dancing. How is it now to bump into your contemporaries that maybe you haven't seen in so many years, and ones that maybe you didn't even get an opportunity to meet, that's your same age range was rocking? How was that for you today?
Today? Well, you're right. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of my old school touch of rock too is in bad shape. Well, they overweight or they have health problems. And I always told them, you need to work out. At the same time, we used to have meetings in the basement. On the side, we used to be working out with our hands and legs. I used to work out with Nelson because Nelson was the only one who would work out with me with the hands and legs. And we used to have meetings. And I used to tell my younger rockers and my older rockers, work out your body. Later on in life, you're gonna regret it. So the only one that's dancing now is me. Out of everybody. I'm talking about they do their little stuff, but a couple minutes they can last. I can last, you can play 3-4 songs, I'll be on that dance floor. Because you build up an energy, it's like pacing yourself.
Yeah. Like
when you play basketball or handball, you gotta know your body, how long you could go and how long you can't go.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what I learned to do. And with that, I put that together with rock, and this is why I could tire the person out by the way I dance. Right. A person ain't gonna wanna dance with me because he'll get tired.
Definitely, yo, he be getting it in. So now you coming back.
Yes.
You seeing new rockers.
Yes.
Different countries.
Yes.
How was it for you to be like, what rock is going on in Colombia, rock is going on in Russia, rock is going on in Poland, France, Korea, Japan, rock is... How was your reaction when you found out the rock is going to all these different countries all around the world? And what was your reaction also to seeing videos online, like of different people? Like how was your reaction to that?
That right there was a big, big, big applause. I love to see it. You know, I wanted that to happen when we ain't had no cameras. Go to other countries, let them know we could write. We know how to read and write. We write letters all crazy to Puerto Rico. We had Puerto Rico back in the days. You hear me? But they slacked off. But that right there was beautiful. I was like, what? Going out there, but one person that grew up with us went somewhere else and lied.
Okay, I mean, let's go there.
I mean,
what was who was the person and what was the lie that was told?
Why would you lie and you grew up with us on the same block? Papo, what's that? Dynamic spinners. He moved somewhere else, got a new crew out there, and tell them something different. You can't do that. You know where you come from, Bushwick. And he don't talk bad about me because he was my next door neighbor. But you can't just move somewhere else and tell the people who don't know you, your story is different. Now they know he lied. Some don't want to mess with him. Some just want to be like, oh, how you going to do that? Maybe talk bad about other people you told us. We have people talking bad about us and didn't even know us because of him. You can't grow up with somebody in the hood and then move somewhere else and start a new crew and change shit around. I battle you right now. I'm ready to battle you. You know that. I'm ready to battle you and your whole team. One by one. I'm ready. Dynamic spinners, bring one of your best dancers or 5 of them, 10, I dance them all. Or bring 2. I dance with 2. I learned how to dance with 2 rockers. Believe me, I got tricks for that too. It's called Diet Does.
Yo, so
beautiful, man.
You know, like I said, over the last couple of years, I've been seeing you. I've been seeing a lot of events. You're getting busy. You're showing face now. Let's talk about today, 2021, or the modern era. What's your advice to today's rockers? Like, if you had, if someone came to this park, right, that you get busy in, because this is your park right here, and they say, yo, I see you all the time. I don't know how to dance. Or maybe I know how to dance a little bit, but I want to rock. How do you build that rocker up? What's your advice to new rockers people that want to dance rock, or the new rockers that's just starting out?
I would teach him, but before I teach him, I would see how he danced and how his style is. The third thing I would look at, see how long he could dance. That's important. Then the fourth thing is the songs. You gotta be on beat, number 1. I don't care how you jerk, when you jerk, you have to be on beat. And follow what the song is saying or what it's breaking to. I've seen people jerk without the breaking part. I've seen people freestyle without being on beat. So my advice to y'all, listen to the song. Let the song play within your heart so you feel it to your brain. And once you feel it, it's in you. Then you're moving to the beat, to the groove, in your way. That's how his dance is done. I can make anybody the best. A girl, boy, man, you'll become the best. Once I see the way your style is, I'll make your routine longer, your freestyle longer, and your jerk short. Because the simple fact, once a person sees your freestyle and you got movements, they be like, oh no, I ain't gonna finish dancing with him because I don't know what's next. You see? That's the trick. When you dance, it's like playing chess. Wait for the move. Let him do his thing. You just freestyle it. Don't worry about what he's doing. He come up to you. He come up to you too close, you just back up. Let him know. You keep doing your flow. When your part comes, open up a can and say, I ass whooping. That's what I call it.
Word.
Then he'll be like, whoa, I gotta shake your hand. You see? It's a mind game. You can't just go up. Oh, the record's playing. All right, take your time. Let your body warm up. Let the blood flow through your body so your body be able to move this way or that way. That's why a lot of people get cramps, pull a muscle, because they're not moving right.
Word.
So
you just said it too about the dancing on beat. Let's speak a little bit about music.
Ooh.
What were your favorite tracks to get down to?
My favorite song was Baby Huey. Listen to me.
Talk about the first time you heard that song.
When I first heard it, we was just chilling in Chicky's house. In the kitchen, we had the table. Everybody was writing their tags, which we call a graffiti book. It was all black, white page, nothing on it. and I'm sitting down in the sala, which is the living room. And the DJ, which is Nelson, he was playing, it came on. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, what's that? When I heard that, dun, 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 I was like, play that part again? Dun, 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 dun. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta move for that. Dun, 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 dun. So I started listening to that. Once I listened to that, then I told him to play it again. Then I started dancing to it. Waiting for the break. When I heard the break, it was like a slow, normal jerk. I was like, go to the next breaking part. And I heard, I was like, oh, okay. Regular jerk, double jerk. Regular jerk, double jerk. Then I put my freestyle and jerks together and waited for that part to come. Then keep in mind, in that song, a place where you just hear the drum. You got it now? Can you feel it now? It's a part where you just freestyle. And then it goes, and the last break is at the end.
Yeah.
Yo, that right there, oh my God.
That's it.
Now, my second best uprock song, what is it? Isaac Brothers,
Get Into Something?
Get Into Something. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. For the records, I'm gonna keep it real. This is why a lot of people lost dancing uprock to this song. Number one, it's long. Number two, they got mad breaking parts. Like, yeah. And then at the last breaking part, it's the drum. Come on. Boom. And you gotta know how to jerk, when to jerk, and stay on beat. That's it. I don't care what you do. As long as you're on beat, you good. Always on beat. There's too many rockers now that's not on beat. I think you need to change the song or listen to it before you dance. Please, hit me up. Anybody, get in contact with this man, please.
Word. So you just said it, you know, there's too many rockers, this, that, and the fourth. Out of what you're seeing from today's generation, what are some things that I'm not saying like you criticize, but what are some things that you feel need to be done a little better from this generation?
This generation should be a little better on the jerks. A lot of crews today in 2021 should work on their jerks. Jerks is very important because if you jerking and you off beat, you don't know when to come on beat. But if you jerk on beat, you're gonna stay on beat because beat.
It's a 4 count, yeah.
So if you jerking and I'm still going like this, you're on beat.
Yeah.
Just like you listen to house music. House music is good to listen to. Here's my secret. I'm gonna let y'all know the truth right now. Dancing house music will keep you dancing freestyle. That's house music. Watch how you come out with your freestyle. Then you listen to uprock, you're gonna have a beautiful freestyle when they come to jerking. House music is beautiful because you moving your feet, you dancing, you doing all kinds of style. Make your own routine. Then you put on uprock song, I don't care what it is, as long as an uprock song. Don't put on the song and be like, I can't, you can't keep up with it, pick a song. There's many uprock songs. Get in contact with Vitamin. He know all the uprock songs. He's young. He is throwing down. If I had cameras, which I had today, back in the 70s, oh, forget about it, man. You two, I have probably 50 million followers.
Word.
I got followers, but I'm really too much into that. They told me I could get paid for it, but I'm not into money. I'm into, I'm from the heart. Whatever it costs, I don't care. I'm from the heart. I've been dancing too long for free. So how I'm gonna act like, oh, I want money to dance? I never been like that. I won a contest, and before I walk out the door, I have the owner be like, here, hold that down. I'll be like, thank you, and put it in my pocket. I count it, $600. Why? Because I brung in the crowd. I was getting paid like that. I used to get trophies. One day I wrote, I won a trophy. They was tight. They was chasing me. I drew the trophy in the cemetery and went back to get it the next day. Now you tell me that crew who I beat was very upset. I burnt all of them. Believe that? And I only was with one person, Mario. Believe this? They wanted to kill me.
All for the rock.
All for the rock. You believe this? So this is what I still do. And this is the park I come here to work out, get a peace of mind, no fighting, nothing nice that goes on in this park. I would not tolerate this what's going on. I'm not used to this generation growing up. I can't believe I lived this long to see what's happening in this world. I can't believe. Fighting, these young kids fighting. Come on, man, we dance. Man, what's wrong with y'all?
Of this new generation, who are some of the rockers that are the young rockers coming up, the new ones that you see today that you look at and say, he could have been in 1982. She could have been in 1981 with us. He could have been in 1983. Who are some of those dancers that you see that feel that when you see them, you're like, yeah, that's what rocking is about?
Yeah, but you see, the problem is with that is that everybody got different styles. First of all, anybody could tell from the way you dance in uprock. You see? Now, if a person watching another person dance, they're gonna see what he's doing. You dancing uprock. Ain't no uprock style. You see the difference? Uprock starts from everybody knows how it goes. You got the shoulders, you got the move, you got this side to side. Once they see the first jerk, they know you're an uprocker. Now the new rockers, all you gotta do is practice, man. That's it, practice.
But who are some that you like, that you've seen their video online, or you've seen them at a jam? If you don't know their names, you don't know their names.
I don't know their name, but I got a few. I got a girl. There's a girl from Colombia. She is nice, and always tell her, keep practicing, keep practicing. And she do her videos, and I look at them, and I give her the utmost respect. Keep practicing. There's other countries too, for India. Who else hit me up? Ecuador, Tokyo. I got people all over. Who else? Japan. Asking for my advice, and I tell them, keep dancing, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, what song I used to dance to? Also, I used to give them a song to practice to. Listen to this first. They do it, show me the video, I look at it, and I tell them where you need to work out on. Freestyle or uprock. And that's what I do with everybody. I was like, yeah, keep it coming, let me see some more. And they be putting it up too, and that's beautiful, man.
Where?
Oh, I want to send you. No, don't send me no money. I would not accept money from nobody. I've been dancing for so many years for free. I won much money, many trophies. I got my pot on the bat already. So now I'm bringing it out to the world to see. Here, you want to learn? Hit me up. Get in contact with me. Come on, man.
Word. Yo.
You know? I'm ready to do a touch of rock anyway.
Let's go.
Before I go,
Oh,
I'm going to be
Touch of Rock?
60. A new crew, a touch of rock. Woo! Those who want to be touch of rock, hit me up. Woo! Hit me up.
A new touch of rock.
Yes, for the future.
2021
boys
and beyond.
And girls.
Nice. In closing, man, I would like to thank you again for from linking up with me and doing this interview, because, like I said, when we speak of rock, we got so many rock. There were so many rock crews in Brooklyn, but as you start going up that ladder, Dynasty, Touch of Rock. So I want to thank you again for representing Touch of Rock, and we need to get the others on here too. Yes. But in closing, you did your thing. You were there in the heyday. You were there through the dirt. You were there through the gutter moments, to the ruggedness, to the violence, to the roughness. You went through all the things you went through. You came back. You're seeing how things are now. You're enjoying it. You're a part of it. What's the message you have to the rock community? Talk to the rock community. What's the message you have for them? And just speak to them,
All right, for all the uprockers, freestylers, the best thing you could do, eat right, never miss a meal. Remember, 3 times a day. That's it, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Work out. I'm not talking about dancing. I'm talking about push-ups, chin-ups, whatever you do. Then you dance. Whatever your style is, keep doing it. Keep practicing, improve. And the most important thing is staying on beat. It don't make a difference what song it is. If you're on beat, it counts a whole lot. So build, make your own style, and learn from that. And God bless y'all all. Duzzy Does, the leader of Touch of Rock.
Yo, this is Vitamin the Governor. Once again, yo, this is Talking Rock. If you want to get in contact with me, vitaminvisiontv@gmail.com.
Yes.
If you want more information, go to Rock Dances Here on Facebook. That page is full of tons of information, music, videos. You can find these guys and his other contemporaries and link up and share your videos. We got a lot more things popping.
July 31st.
July 31st.
I'm going to be in the park.
Rock Dances Here.
Yes.
Mighty Mike, King Uprock presents.
I'm joining the contest. $200 to win. I'm a join. I'm a show everybody that I still got
I'm joining it too, so you know it's gonna be a little crazy.
I'm gonna show you I still got it.
Peace.
Peace, love.